What's up, y'all? It's most Decimal. Welcome back to another video. We got Chin. Nine Vicious was finally made. Made it. Finally made it. Yeah, he made it as a big underground rapper. He's touching. He's mainstream. I say he's not mainstream yet, but he eventually get him by like a year and a half. He'll get to mainstream. I feel like mainstream rapping is really just regular rapping. To be honest with you, we just got to stop saying underground rapping and mainstream rapping. Just in general, everybody just rap it. You just got a good fan base. You got a good monthly listener. You drop some good music every album or every solo or every EP. So that's what we just got to start doing now. Just stop saying this is a higher up and this and that. Just know when you make it, you finally got your dreams. You did this. You put the grind and dedication to put these songs out. You drop this EP. You drop these songs for this month or these songs for that month and stuff like that. You just did your grind and dedication and you earned it. Remember that. So I don't want to hear this narrative of mainstream underground. They're basically the same thing because everybody went through it. People was not messing with your music as before, and then everything start rising up, and people start saying, "Oh, okay, he doing something." Rising up again, boom, 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 and stuff like that. I feel like everybody is in their own lane of everything. So that's why I said hip hop is not dead. It's just everybody in their own lane with stuff now. Now it's not like how back in the day, you see everybody posting songs. Everybody in their own lane of making music and stuff like that. So yeah.
So Nine Vicious being arguably the most talked about underground rapper in 2026 just got one step closer into the mainstream this weekend, being on one of the biggest rap albums of this year, that being Ye's Bully, shocking everyone, as well as his highly anticipated album Emotions dropping this Friday. Overall, and some big news for Nine Vicious fans, let's take a look at Nine being on Bully, his next album, and the current state of Nine's career. And now right off the bat, I think we can all agree that Nine has been on the craziest run out of any.
Yeah, Nine supposed to go on tour the 19th. When is the ain't they supposed to have like a Rolling Loud in May? Something like with YB, Playboy Cardi, and then somebody else with Don Toliver, or they cancel that and just say, we're just gonna do Summer Smash.
The other underground rapper this year, bro. Any of y'all and can argue Shay or Nesben, but in terms of overall fan base, this dude Nine has been popping for like just over a year, and he probably has the most insane and diehard fan base out of any other underground artist. Every time Kirko posts an announcement of an album dropping, if that artist isn't Nine, there's always that one Nine Vicious, fan in the comments saying this artist is ass, Nine's dropping, King FN wipes. And so yeah, man, it's crazy on how Nine maintained the biggest fan base in the underground, and it's only growing more and more, bro. And for me personally, Nine's music has grown on me a lot, with Before Emotions being one of my favorite tapes this year. And with all of the hype and buzz surrounding Nine, it would land him a placement on Ye's Bully. Now, unless y'all have been living under a rock, bro, Ye did drop Bully yesterday, and needless to say, Our Go is back. And he did have a listening party the day before, and on the second song, This Is a Must.
Yeah, the tour actually going good, but I've been watching the 42 CO dudes. I think something what happened in the UK that he could have performed. He was like, he didn't get paid like his 15 million for them 3 days that he was in the UK. Something like that.
It did have those famous Nine Vicious say what? I don't know if I'm doing it right. Hold on. Say what? Say what? Say what? There you go. It would have those ad libs on this album.
Now shorty poison, she gon' play with your emotions. Now you roped in.
Come on, bro. Come on, Chin. I told you about this, man.
This live, I was about to go to bed and I checked my Twitter and I see this big ass headline saying Nine Vicious on Bully, bro. I thought it was those troll accounts just based off of the fact on how crazy the headline was, but it was not cat, bro. It was indeed real. But yo, Nine's ad-libs low-key fit Ye's production and vocals very, very well. Kanye knows how to take his songs to the next level, and adding Nine's ad-libs was just amazing, bro. Unfortunately, no official verse from like Nine, but the fact that bro is even on the album album is insane, bro. The homage indeed paid off, bro. And this dude Ye is low-key tapped into the like underground. Like I remember, you know, last year bro was working with Dave Blunts, and his daughter is also very, very tapped into the underground as well. But yeah, man, and
it'd be all funny games. Yo, it'd be all funny games, and then a mainstream artist, somebody, not even a mainstream, somebody that's probably got more followers, more gain, and they probably got a better, like, just say, like, somebody that got more followers than you. Let's say that. Somebody that got more followers than you will make a song with an underground rapper. And I was going to say Too Slimy, but at this rate, how the way that dude coming up, I wouldn't be surprised somebody don't make a song with him. Bro, okay.
I wasn't watching this. I thought it was those troll
There you go.
production and vocals very, very insane, bro. The homage indeed paid off, bro. And this dude Ye is low-key tapped into the like underground. Like I remember, you know, last year bro was working with Dave Blunts, and his daughter is also very, very tapped into the underground as well. But yeah, man, and regardless, W Ye seems like a lot of the top dogs are co-signing Nine first, Cardi, and now Ye. And with the Bully feature giving Nine some buzz, Nine would probably do the most smartest thing that bro's ever done. That's announces highly anticipated album Emotions dropping this Friday, 5 days after being on Bully. It wasn't officially announced. It was announced on a SoundCloud song called April 3rd, that being the album date, and it's smart of him for capitalizing on the hype, bro. People are comparing it to when Travis dropped out Pharaoh after being on Yeezus back in 2013. But there's no question on why this album can't do well, especially if bro has a Ye feature on Emotions. I would not be surprised at all. And this album has been teased since like late last year, I want to say, and ever since Nine did take that massive leap after dropping For Nothing, this has been his most hyped up album. And he's been previewing a lot of music for this album these past few months, and based off the shit that we did hear on Before Emotions, this is gonna be his best album, bro. Before Emotions, I've been bumping a lot lately. Literally the best piece of work that this dude Nine has ever dropped, bro. It literally has the perfect combination of like crazy high mosh pit tracks like More Painting, which is, you know, just a fucking grill. 24 Hours, which is probably the most emotional and beautiful song that I've ever heard from Nine. Being called Emotions, I want to hear a wide variety of emotions and different types of genres.
When I get the album, I did listen to it. That's a great, amazing album. It's a good album. I give it a 9 out of 10. Okay. Some people say he pushed it too far putting 23 songs. I feel like 23 songs was way perfect and stuff like that. It showed a lot of emotions and stuff like that. But I think it was good though. How the way he ended, and no, the beginning was good, but I think the ending that's what it only got a point off was, I think, like 2 of them songs that should have been the beginning songs and stuff like that. That's just me though. But it's a 9 out of 10 though. That's good. It's good though.
And songs from Nine, bro, because obviously he is a very versatile artist. And if he has Ye production on Emotions, we are in for something big, bro. I feel like Nine is just one of those artists where it takes time for his music to actually hit and for you to actually enjoy it, bro. At least that was the case for me. And also, Nine's sound is just so different from everyone else in the underground, which I think that is what makes him stand out from everyone. And he also stays consistent. Bro doesn't go ghost on his fans, and I think that's why he has such a big fan base. And if Nine has Ye on Emotions, he can easily do at least 15K, which, yo, also that is another thing that I do want to see on Emotions features, because if we do look at any of Nine's past projects, it has all been solo, bro. And obviously these past few months, Nine has been collabing with a wide variety of artists like Apollo Red, obviously 1300 Saint. Hopefully we do see some.
He need a did he diss? No, wait a minute, saying ain't he was doing that for like some I think like promo or something like that. He was like, I think he was this. I don't know. And that's 50-50. Somebody said it's like off of like TikTok or Instagram or something. Like, it was like some diss or something like that. I do need to listen to that Slump dude too. He dropped too. What it called, Mayhem or something like that? I need to
Sort
go
of like
listen to that.
features on this like album, especially because Emotions is like bro's most hyped up album, and having a few big features on this album isn't make him sell like crazy. Overall, 9 being on 2 songs on Bully, having the most hyped up album in the underground, and this album Emotions hopefully being the album that finally brings bro into the mainstream, even though many fans would argue that
In general, how I treat this rap stuff, and I'm a rapper myself. I just treat this as, you make music, you finally made it, people finally listening, you got a good culture fan base, you go to shows, pack them out. You ain't got like you ain't got about a few people coming to your shows. You got like a lot of people coming to your shows. They mess with you, you post, you chill with them, you have a good culture fan base. They are ride or die fan base. For any allegation that go against you, your fans got you. And that's the type of fans that I need for both, for on here, for YouTube, and Music Wisely. Even though y'all gonna be the same people that's gonna transfer here to the music stuff, but it is what it is. But love y'all. I'm gonna roll the 500, and I'm out.